Ryan Gosling really is an animal lover. I love this story. I love Ryan Gosling for many reasons. This probably for the biggest reason. Now, Ryan Gosling has partnered with the Farm Sanctuary and the Humane Society International Canada in hopes to help provide more ethical treatment for the million pigs out there in Canada who are contained in these gestation crates, which are metal cages where the pigs can't even turn around. It's heart-wrenching. If you've ever seen videos about it, you know what I'm talking about. So basically what he's done, not only partnering with them, he's also wrote his own piece for Globe and Mail. And in the piece, he states, I applaud NFACC for working to improve life for Canada's pigs and hope it will close this dangerous loophole by disallowing the pork industry from confining pigs for weeks at a time, where they can't move, they can't turn around. He says, something I would never dream of doing to my own dog, George, and that no compassionate Canadian would ever do this to any animal. Ryan's also really quickly been very active, in case you don't know, very active with PETA, trying to provide support and ethical treatment for all farm animals. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Forget animals, let's clone Ryan.
Yes.
I'll get back.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Gosling loves suckling.
Chicks dig his pork products.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is why love Ryan.
Yeah.
I got a 6th word in there. Pretty soon our 5 words are gonna turn into like charades.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. Okay, what did you think about him taking this stance, writing this article? Did you guys agree?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear people be like, you know what we should do is smaller cages for those
No,
pigs.
I'll tell you what, there's people that get rubbed the wrong way and say, stop preaching the ethical treatment of animals because they're ignorant to what really goes down.
Pigs are smart. Pigs are smarter than dogs.
And they are mentally equated to 3-year-olds, you guys. 3-year-olds, that's how smart pigs are. They are highly emotional, highly sensitive.
Yeah.
That's what's so heart-wrenching. It's disgusting. In fact, we were talking about it a little bit before. If there is a window for all of us to look in, I guarantee you every single one of these people in this room right now would be vegetarian.
But that's why the industry keeps us so separate from all the food, because if we ever saw this, we'd all change all of our diet.
Thank God. There's so many meat substitutes. There's so many things that you can eat that provide you with even more protein per ounce than an ounce of meat.
Well, the worst is when they have an argument as to why you chose to be a vegetarian. My decision, I never force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. So why are you trying to make me feel bad about my decision?
Back to the pigs.
Yes.
Okay.
Go down this road with me. There's 2 ways they can do it. They can be brought up in terrible situations, and they're both bad, but terrible situations, and then they're killed, and they're like, oh, thank God, because this was terrible. Or they have the perfect life, and these farmers, and they feed them food. And just imagine the last thought going through the pig's mind when the guy's like, all right, the whole time I was gonna kill you.
I can't even laugh about this subject because these are live animals that are 100% innocent, that have so much emotion, Brett. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. And they don't deserve to be treated that way at all. If you're not going to become vegetarian, which of course is unlikely, and I'm not asking that, all Ryan Gosling asks, love you, even more, is to be more ethical about it, people. What's wrong with you?
Even if you think about salmon, I think this is the best example. Salmon, wild salmon, is the best possible thing you can eat. And there's a reason for that. It's because their life cycle, they're swimming upstream their whole lives, right? And they have to get through bears and crazy weather and all this stuff. So their meat actually becomes meatier and has higher omega-3s. Then, instead of eating those now, we eat farmed salmon. And farmed salmon is not as good for you. You don't get all the nutrients and all that stuff. So there's actual tangible reasons why eating ethically, and believe me, I eat a ton of meat, so I'm not, but that eating ethically and sort of sustainably actually is better for us too, rather than just caging everything.
Right. Just educate yourself on it.
I want to eat the really hormone injected,
you want to
artificial meat because I'm hoping for that X-Men jump.
Final thought. Okay, would you treat a house pet would you hurt a house pet? It's the same thing. Would you hurt your dog?
Yeah.
Would you keep your dog in a small cage and
pigs
not let
are
it
smarter
move?
and more emotional than dogs. That's what's crazy.
To jam this point home, I think to make people make that leap, we have to force them to eat their pets.
Yeah.
So that they'll know.
All right, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Big applaud to Ryan Gosling.
Yes.
Love that. We didn't even get to touch upon the fact that by him bringing awareness, is this going to help evoke change? I hope so.
I don't know how much you wanted to touch on that.
I hope so. Yes, yes, yes. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar. We want to do a special thanks to MLTD.com. So if you want any of the clothes that we have worn, you can go to MLTD.com and you can put Pop Trigger in the checkout and you get 20% off. Boop.